Hi, my name is Greg. I'm with The Last Stand, and we just wanted to do a quick little video to show you how to set up your target stand initially, whether you bought the entire kit from us or you bought components and steel from somebody else, and just to give you an idea of how to set it up initially so that you have the best experience. So what I have is the steel that we call our tombstone steel, two 8 inch rounds. Those are both 3/8 or all 3/8 inch AR500. A set of the plate hangers to hang the steel from, the corner brackets that'll form the basis of the stand, half a dozen pieces of 1/2 inch rebar. You do have to use 1/2 inch rebar, 1/4 inch won't work, and 5/8 inch won't work. So it's pretty specifically designed to fit into these slots and snap into these holes. So what I like to do is when I get my lengths of rebar, initially I like to give them a quick spray with WD-40 just to get the rust kind of cleaned off of them, and gives a little rust inhibitor on it. But then when it comes time to set it up, it's just as simple as this. Bracket, slide it into the bracket. Another big piece of rebar. That side's done. You never need to take these off again. You can adjust their length, depending if you're on a slope or on a side hill. And so those legs are all adjustable. That WD-40 helps them slide just a little bit too, because it's a pretty snug fit. When it comes time to set it up, those two small holes that you see on the ends there, you should hear this, and it'll just snap into place, and then that'll hold its position. We'll take the second set of legs. Again, just insert. You only have to do that the one time. Through again, and you'll notice that there's a short side here and a long side here. The long side is designed to go in towards the center. So they'll be both in like this. Pop these angles out. Pop, pop. Those are the two legs. The next part will be the horizontal bars. Now what we're going to do is just go ahead and slide these on first. Once these are on here, you don't need to take them off again. And get them somewhere near the middle. I could take my steel. We're going to shoot at the white side just for fun. The bolts that we supply are carriage bolts. They're 1/2 inch by 1.5 inch long, grade 5. These seem to be the most survivable. And then the nuts that I use are nylon locking nuts, so you don't have to torque them down. You want them just to be touching so that you get a nice good resonance ring out of the steel. I always leave this part together once it's together. No sense in taking it apart. These nylon nuts will hold themselves in place so you don't have to squeeze them down hard. And that'll still give us a good ring. Once you have the center bars there, then it's just simply a matter of inserting them through the leg ends like that. Spread them out. Again, the long axis towards the target. It's easier if you collapse the legs together when you put the horizontal bars through. Pop the legs out. Now one thing that you do want to spend a few minutes doing, or at least just a few seconds, is making sure that your target stand is horizontal. We have a little bit of a slope this way. Well, actually that's pretty horizontal. You can see this side is a little bit higher. So we're just going to make those legs shorter. Now we're sitting pretty horizontal. Make sure that the legs are splayed out just a little bit this way. and that'll give it the lateral stability when you start putting rounds on it. And you can shoot at that all day and it'll stay nice and solid for you and give a good ring. So that's how to properly set it up. In order to take it back down, just the reverse. Close the legs up, slide them off. I never take these back off of there again. Well, I like to lay these opposing each other. Lay my steel in the middle. I get a couple of little binders. Like that. And now I've got a nice compact portable system that I can throw in the back of a car, back of a pickup truck. When I'm done, I just stand it in the corner in the garage and just let it hang like that. It won't bother it a bit. So that gives you a little quick tutorial on how to initially set up the last stand. The only part that I would add to that is have a ton of fun. Remember all the safety rules and range rules about shooting and firearms and steel. And we sure appreciate your taking a look at the last stand.